When first responders show up at an emergency call, they often have no idea what they will find or who they will encounter. A new tool could give law enforcement more insight, and the Crystal Police Department is the latest agency to sign on. Crystal Police will start using the Vitals smartphone app. The app allows caregivers and people with certain health problems to create and manage a personalized profile, which has important information about themselves. The app then helps inform first responders about the person's condition and even how to approach them. The program also provides background on behavior triggers, de-escalation techniques, and caregiver contact information.
It's very important for our department to have, because this is something that we have been longing for a long time with regards to mental health and de-escalation, and making sure that we can provide a good service to our community members who have this, and making sure that we can actually find people when they're lost, or find people when they're in crisis.
The Vitals app is currently being used by Plymouth Police, the Hennepin County Sheriff's Department, and Three Rivers Park District Police. Brooklyn Center is working on development plans for two of its opportunity sites. The Brookdale Ford and Brookdale Square sites are ready for development. The question is, what should go there? The city hosted a number of public workshops to get ideas. Among the highlights are walkable developments that attract people to them, including community and cultural centers. And participants wanted to avoid gentrification, so they suggested emphasizing small businesses and housing suitable for all incomes.
We here in Brooklyn Center have been hit. We were hit pretty hard by the economic crisis. So what happens here, we want to make sure that is truly benefiting our community.
The council unanimously accepted the findings of a report on the workshops. The City of Brooklyn Park is considering what's next for the old Brooklyn Park Library. It needs a new roof, new parking lot, the asbestos removed, and much more, which would total more than $500,000. There has been a lot of interest from community groups on what could possibly go here, like a business incubator or a senior center. But right now the building is still owned by Hennepin County, so the City Council directed staff to inquire about purchasing the property. Some trees in Brooklyn Park are coming down, and it's not because they're in bad shape.
When you get some trees that are within the flight path of the runways, so where people are departing and where they're landing, the trees can grow to a height where they become a danger for aviation.
Trees in the way of planes taking off and landing at the Crystal Airport are on the chopping block. Metropolitan Airport Commission officials say the trees, like these at Edgewood Park, just north of the airport, are going to grow too tall to where planes could hit them. 81 trees total will come down, but the good news is that many of them are cottonwoods and on public land. Some trees on private land will still have to come down, but MAC will pay the homeowners fair market value for them.
And we'll give them some advice on some kinds of trees that they could plant there that wouldn't grow up and become a problem in the future.
Tree removal will start this fall. Well, summertime for many means it's time to work on a show. It is the busy time of year for community theater productions, and that's true for cross-community players too. Neil Persley shows us how they are preparing for their summer show.
And about 4 weeks out, Cross Community Players' production of Mary Poppins is coming along nicely.
The dance numbers have already been coming along really well for almost a month of rehearsal. Everybody is really having a lot of fun.
Kirsten plays Jane Banks and is surrounded with a talented cast, some of whom have serendipitous connections.
I've had the same water bottle since college. It has Concordia on it.
When we showed up at auditions, he actually had a Concordia water bottle.
Mario points to my water bottle and says, "Oh, did you go to Concordia?" It's like, "Yeah, I did."
And I was like, "Oh, yes, we were actually in choir together."
The two now find themselves playing complementary roles in the show as Mary and Bert. All the choreography is being expertly handled by Anne-Marie Omish at Escalate Dance Studio in Osseo. Direction is in the capable hands of Jeff Anderson.
I think there's going to be an expectation with the audience as what they want to see, but at the same time challenging the audiences and giving them something that they don't expect.
Cross Community Players' mission is to weave artistic expression with charitable support. Our patrons are encouraged to bring non-perishable food items and school supplies to every performance, and those are donated to Cross Services.
The cake is in the oven and they've mixed in a spoonful of sugar, but it's not done baking just yet. However, you can make space on your calendar now for the opening night, Friday, July 19th, in the friendly theatrical confines of Maple Grove Senior High. From Osseo, Neil Persley, CCX News.
You can find out all showtime and ticket information on crossplayers.org. Well, you could say the city of Robbinsdale just might have the prettiest generator around. Sneak a peek behind City Hall and you'll see beautiful butterflies on City Hall's generator, which is next to a rain garden. This beautification project is part of Cultivate Bottineau, which is aimed at creating art along the future Bottineau Blue Line light rail extension. If you go check out the generator, look for the rain garden nearby, which also provides a native habitat for butterflies. A reminder for you, you can see this story and more on our website, ccxmedia.org.
Young athletes are in summer mode now and often looking for camps and clinics to improve their skills and have some fun. Two local high school programs teamed up for a camp this week. The energy level is sky high in the Maple Grove Community Gym at the Osseo-Maple Grove Boys Basketball Camp this week. It's 2 sessions. This one is for 5th through 8th graders.
Being out of school for a little while, looking for some structure, and coming into an environment where they get to be with their friends and hopefully have a great time playing basketball.
To see Maple Grove and Osseo go head-to-head on the court during the high school season, it might be a surprise to see them work together on this camp. Coaches and high school players from both schools are instructors, and they say it's a natural fit.
There's a little bit of competitiveness, but it really is fun to get along with them here in the camp, and then later this year go play them in a couple big games.
It's a great experience for our 2 schools, and it's really one big community to come out and work together. And it's really just about the kids, and we all share the same goals for these kids to have a great experience, you know, when they get to high school, but especially at this younger age.
Osseo and Maple Grove, we're 2 communities so close together. There's no reason why we shouldn't have something like this. Our youth program is together as well. So it makes perfect sense. The rivalry of Osseo and Maple Grove, you know, Friday nights after that, you know, we're all buddies, we're all friends, and we get along really well.
The campers are mixing having fun with learning some skills.
The 2-on-2 drills, pick and roll, scoring the ball.
Biggest thing for me is probably shooting better, getting my correct feet, handling the ball, just running back and forth down the court.
The high school players enjoy the week too.
Oh, it means a lot, like giving back to the kids, because I was once in their position, you know, coming to the camps and getting better at basketball and stuff.
The rivalry's on hold for this week as Osseo and Maple Grove team up to grow the game of basketball in the area. Well, our Sports Jam show on CCX just finished production on its 21st season. On this week's season finale, John Jacobson and I named the top players from the area in both baseball and softball. Here's part of what you'll see. Our first basemen are led by Champlin Park slugger Holly Blaska. The first team All-State pick and Miss Softball finalist hit .597 with 12 home runs, 46 runs scored, and 31 RBIs. She'll play at Miami of Ohio. Marie Schupanitz of Ticino Grace wrapped up a great career with a strong senior season. The Eagles' offensive MVP, Schupanitz hit .481 with 16 runs batted in. She'll play at St. Thomas next season. Kiara Hurd of Park Center is a good fielder as a first baseman and catcher and was Pirates' offensive MVP. She battled through an injury to hit .436 with 7 runs batted in. Hurt will play for Crown College. Maple Grove's Ellie Hosman rounds out our first baseman. Hosman hit .400 and was second on the Crimson with 28 RBIs. She's an all-conference and all-section pick as a junior.
Our talented catching core includes Champlin Park's Tyler Gakeen. The junior hit .333 for the season, including big hits that led to an upset of top-seeded Totino Grace in the section tournament.
And Gakeen delivers for a third time.
In 138 innings behind the plate, Gakeen allowed just 1 passed ball. Hopkins' Jake Perry is a great receiver for a talented and deep Royals pitching staff. Just a sophomore, Perry hit .338 with 8 extra base hits and 16 runs batted in. He was named All-Lake Conference.
Find the ball!
Osseo's John Klein was both a catcher and pitcher for the Orioles this spring. Klein hit .373 for Osseo with 5 doubles and a home run and a slugging percentage of .522. The junior was named to the All-Section team.
The full teams plus state baseball, lacrosse, and golf highlights on Sports Jam online anytime at ccxmedia.org.